Do you know who represents you and what decisions they're making with your tax dollars? Brought to you as a public service by Know Your Government, because accountability begins with an informed public. Macon-Bibb County's fiscal year 2027 budget book lays out more than $432 million across all funds, including approximately $221.5 million in general fund expenditures. Here is what stands out. Public safety dominates the general fund. The sheriff's office is budgeted at approximately $60.1 million, while the fire department receives approximately $34.4 million. Combined, sheriff and fire account for about $94.5 million, 42.7% of the entire general fund. The sheriff's office alone represents approximately 27.1% of general fund expenditures. By comparison, facilities management receives about $13.1 million, information technology $9.1 million, recreation $8 million, public works $6.1 million, parks and beautification $4.3 million, and engineering approximately $2.1 million, less than 1% of the general fund. That means the sheriff's general fund appropriation is approximately 28.6 times the appropriation for engineering. That comparison does not, by itself, prove that either department is overfunded or underfunded, but it does show where government resources are concentrated, and budgets are where public priorities become measurable. The budget book also contains a number of notable departmental initiatives and performance claims. The sheriff's office reports a 79% homicide clearance rate and says that figure exceeds the national average. That is an official departmental performance claim contained in the budget, not an independently audited finding. Information technology reports continued modernization, including cloud infrastructure, organization-wide OneDrive adoption, email archiving, and replacement of aging computer equipment. GIS identifies an ArcGIS enterprise migration and new sidewalk and ADA ramp data collection initiatives. The Board of Elections plans an additional early voting location at the Macon Mall, intended to improve accessibility, particularly for elderly voters and voters with disabilities. Family Treatment Court reports that 13 children returned to parental custody during fiscal year 2026, compared with 6 during the prior year. The program itself cautions that these outcomes do not establish what would have happened to individual families without participation. The Tax Commissioner's Office reports collecting more than 99% of taxes billed and an average customer service rating of 4.92 out of 5. Again, these are office-reported performance measures that warrant examination of the underlying methodology. The District Attorney's Office also reports receiving a $211,000 highway safety grant supporting its PAWS pedestrian safety initiative, expanding the office's involvement in prevention-oriented public safety. So what does the 2027 budget actually tell us? It does not prove that Macon-Bibb has chosen the right balance among law enforcement, infrastructure, technology, recreation, accessibility, and social programs. It does establish how hundreds of millions of public dollars are being allocated and what departments say taxpayers are receiving in return. The next questions are straightforward. Are the reported outcomes independently verifiable? What are the long-term costs of these investments? Where are the largest service backlogs? And does the allocation of public money correspond to the problems residents experience every day? A budget is more than numbers. It is a measurable statement of government priorities. This overview is brought to you as a public service by Know Your Government. Stay informed, ask questions, follow the money, hold government accountable.
This has been another Know Your Government guide, because an informed citizen is one of the strongest foundations of a healthy community.
Know Your Government is an independent civic education initiative dedicated to helping residents understand how local government works through official records, budgets, and publicly available information.